Laboratory safety for the anatomy lab. Rule number 1, food. No food or beverages are allowed in the laboratory. This ensures your safety from contamination of surfaces by lab specimens, equipment, etc. Would you really want to eat off these tables? Rule number 2, no kids in the lab. Children are not permitted in the laboratory for their safety. Rule number 3, follow instructions. Follow all written and oral instructions given by your lab instructor. If you do not understand any portion of the lab, please receive clarification from the instructor before proceeding. Rule number 4, no unauthorized procedures. Perform only those laboratory procedures specified by the instructor. Rule number 5, clean up your space. Maintain a clean work area. You are responsible for ensuring that all of your lab equipment and lab work area is thoroughly cleaned, both prior to and after the lab session. Rule number 6, return stuff. Return lab equipment to designated storage areas after proper cleansing and drying. Rule number 7, lab specimens. Return preserved lab specimens to designated storage areas. Dispose of any specimen tissue as directed by your lab instructor. Do not touch your face, hands, or mouth during the laboratory procedures, especially when working with preserved specimens. Be sure to thoroughly wash your hands with soap and water prior to leaving the lab. Rule number 9, broken glass. Broken glassware slides or scalpels should be placed in the proper disposal areas as indicated by the instructor. Rule number 10, waste disposal. Dispose of all waste properly. This includes used microscope slides, gloves, and preserved specimens. Rule number 11, don't get cut. Handle sharp instruments carefully. Carry scalpels with the sharp tips pointing down and away from your body. Don't talk with your hands when using sharp instruments. Rule number 12, location, location, location. Know the location of the following: the eye wash station, the safety shower, the first aid kit, the fire blanket, the fire alarm, the fire exit. Rule number 13, accident reports. Any accident should be reported to the lab instructor. Rule number 14, health problems. Health problems that may affect your performance in the lab should be reported to your lab instructor, including pregnancy and asthma. A written consent from your doctor may be required for you to continue working in the lab. Rule number 15, MSDS, Material Safety Data Sheets. They tell you about the chemicals you are exposed to. They are available in each lab and the prep room. Rule number 16, lab attire. Dissection is part of the lab experience. Gloves are mandatory for everyone. They are available in the lab. Respiratory protection, masks, goggles, or safety glasses, and a liquid-resistant lab coat are recommended. Rule number 17, sign the form. Print your name in the first space. Sign your name and date at the bottom of the text.